We're diving into something today that tackles a problem everyone faces, but usually handles pretty badly. That moment when life just hits the fan.
Oh, absolutely.
We've got this great source material, the
Yeah.
2 pillars of unwavering hope, and my first reaction was, great, another poster of a cat saying, hang in there.
It does sound like that, doesn't it? But this is surprisingly architectural. It doesn't treat hope as this fluffy feeling you just, wait for.
No.
It breaks resilience down into a system. It's like an anatomy of how to stay standing when everything else is falling apart.
That's the key distinction. It's about building a buffer. The whole idea is that if you understand your own nature and then shift how you see the hits you take, you become sort of hopelessness-proof.
And it starts with a concept that's SARE. It's part spiritual, part psychological. The source calls Pillar 1, know your divine self.
Right.
Now, the language can be a bit religious. It's this child of God.
Yeah.
But the mechanism at play here is really about immutable worth.
Yeah, they use that diamond in the rough analogy.
Yeah.
And usually, my mind just goes straight to Aladdin. But here, the focus isn't on the shine.
Not at all. It's on the physics of the stone itself, the molecular structure.
Uh-huh.
The argument is you can be covered in mud, which is, failure, trauma, mistakes, but that dirt doesn't get inside. It doesn't devalue the diamond.
See, that's the mental switch.
Hmm.
Because most of us attach our value to the dirt. I fail a project, so I am a failure.
Exactly.
This pillar says, no, your value is fixed. It's like a stock price that just doesn't move no matter what the market is doing.
And that conviction, if you can get there, it creates a fortress. If your worth is internal and it's unchangeable, then external darkness can't really touch it. It's just surface noise.
But that's only half the equation.
Yeah.
You still have to deal with the noise.
Which brings us to Pillar 2. And this is where the rubber really meets the road.
And maybe where it gets a little harder for people to swallow. Pillar 2 is have faith in a higher power.
Yeah, and that's often where people tune out if they're not religious. But if you just look at the utility of the argument,
Yeah.
the source basically says this is a binary choice. It's either optimism or negativity.
Okay, but let's push back on that. It's easy to say have faith when things are going okay. When you are in the middle of a real crisis, it does not feel like a divine plan.
No, it doesn't.
It feels like grinding, pointless suffering.
Yeah,
Does the source offer a way to actually make that reframe work?
it does. It uses this very specific term, soul polishing opportunities.
Which is a very nice way of saying pain.
It is pain, but the source argues that without some kind of faith framework, you just see pain as random punishment. And if it's random, it's just tragic.
Right, it leads to complaining, feeling
Right.
like a victim.
Exactly. But if you view that same pain through the lens of a divine perspective, it becomes a tool. The friction isn't an accident.
It's the polisher.
It's the polisher. It transforms the obstacle into the path. The idea is that these challenges are designed to help you evolve. It changes the whole narrative from, I'm a victim of this, to, I'm a student of this.
That reminds me of that line right in the middle of the text. Within every challenge lies the promise of your own progress.
And that is the synthesis. That's where the 2 pillars hold up the roof. You need Pillar 1, I am worth polishing. And you need Pillar 2. This polishing process has a purpose.
Because if you miss one, the whole structure just collapses. If you believe there's a plan but you think you're worthless, you just feel punished.
And if you think you're valuable, but the world is just random chaos.
You feel entitled and bitter that the world isn't treating you better.
Yes. Unwavering hope is the combination. It turns chaos into a curriculum.
Chaos into a curriculum. I really like that. It moves you from asking, why is this happening to me? To what is this doing for me?
And that's the ultimate takeaway. You're not just surviving the bad days, you are actually utilizing them.
So for everyone listening, here's the challenge for the week.
Yeah, if we accept that premise for a moment, that every difficulty is a polishing tool, think about the biggest headache you're dealing with right now. Don't ask how to make it stop.
Instead, ask yourself this. What specific facet of your character is being revealed or brightened by this?
It's a heavy question.
It is, but it might just change your week. Thanks for diving in with us.